Formula SAE is a student design competition organized by SAE International. The concept behind Formula SAE is that student design team lead and learn to develop a small Formula-style race car by finding potential sponsor. Each student team designs, builds, and tests a race car based on a series of rules, whose purpose is both ensuring on-track safety and promoting clever problem-solving.
So my name is Bram Lagan. I am the CTO, Chief Technical Officer, which is one of the captains for the Lawrence Tech Formula SAE team. We do a lot of tests that all correlate to vehicle dynamics. So one of the important things are making sure that the wheels maintain contact with the road at all times. So we do a lot of testing to tune in our dampers. We use coilover shocks. So we got to make sure that all the suspension is always in contact no matter what type of turn it's going through. So we have to visually inspect, take footage, and then adjust and tweak the four-way damping valves that we utilize. The procedures, what we'll do is we will get a driver, obviously. We'll have our powertrain and electrical subsystem leads go through the car, make sure that the vehicle is ready to run. Really the important thing with suspension is making sure that, one, you understand the track conditions you're operating under. So we got to make sure we understand, one, is our car set up exactly how we want it to be? That's tire pressures, is everything torqued down? Is there any compliance in the system that's not supposed to have compliance in the system, because that'll throw off all the tests. Even everything down to the temperature of the pavement that you're running on changes the effects of what you're testing. So that's the first step. Second step is going to be getting video footage. This can be done visually by multiple members watching a car going around a simulated skid pad event. So it's just either a constant radius with increasing speed, which would be a sweep test. There's also changing radius, so changing your steer input and keeping a constant velocity. That's another variation of it.
To cooperate with the COVID-19 state and university policy, numbers is limited in our workplace to make sure 6 people in total at one time period, and students are always required to wear a mask and keep 6 feet distance.
Difficulty for sure is one word I would use. Yeah, it's challenging to kind of manage a limited capacity lab. I think the tricky part for us is, one, having that limited capacity and trying to do twice the amount of work, right? Because we had to make up for the segment where we didn't have access in summer to the lab, right? So now we have to play catch up, and we've been playing catch up the entire time. And this time scale, even in under normal circumstances of a normal year, is already a very tight schedule. So to be that far behind and trying to double up the amount of work with half the workload or workforce that's available to be in the lab at any given time is incredibly challenging. Financially, I know Austin has really had to go through a whirlwind of pulling in sponsors. I know all of us, we all do sponsorship, and we all know how difficult it is to get companies that are also struggling with business. You know, the economy was hit pretty hard with COVID-19. Globally, you know, the global supply chain is completely messed up. Yeah. And that affects us, right? Even though we're a nonprofit 501c3 organization under the umbrella of Lawrence Tech, that still affects us, right? Because those companies have less money at the end of their financial quarter to give back in terms of, donations to nonprofit for tax benefits. It's tough.
Even though COVID-19 pandemic made our situation tough, we already get through this, and a new hot race car is ready for 2021 competition. This project is not one person's work. It combined a team effort, and tons of design papers and simulation model has been done by each team member to make this possible. We appreciate your watching and also everyone's work during this difficult time.